Topic 69, the editing process. By the end of this podcast, you should be able to understand that editing and rewriting are essential, not optional, parts of the writing process, and identify 5 different ways to edit papers. When many students type the last period in the final sentence of their conclusion to an analytical essay, they often assume that they're done with that assignment. Nothing could be further from the truth. While the student has completed drafting the essay, she now needs to start editing and rewriting. Just as there's no one way to craft a hook sentence, there's no single way to edit a paper. However, I'll share with you 5 effective strategies. Before doing so, though, a note about different kinds of editing and the order in which you should do them. Just as a sculptor like Michelangelo first carved out a rough shape for his sculptures and only then added finishing touches, you should first proofread to make sure that your big ideas are coming through in your essay. Only when you're confident that your thesis is clear and your paragraphs deal with one and only one topic should you move down to editing at the sentence level for grammar, mechanics, and stylistics. So, I'll give you my list of editing techniques in the order in which I think you should undertake each one. Method 1, make a reverse outline. What is a reverse outline, you ask? There's an excellent description of what a reverse outline is and how to create one at this website. I've uploaded the same document in the same folder as this podcast on Blackboard in case you care to read about it there. A reverse outline is the best way for you to figure out if the structure of your paper is working and if you need to break up, combine, or reorganize paragraphs before moving on to editing at the sentence level. Method 2, run spell and grammar check. Once you've used the reverse outline to effectively reorganize your essay, you can move on to working on grammar, mechanics, and style. The easiest way to start this process is to run spell and grammar check. Bill Gates probably earned many a wrinkle by perfecting spell and grammar check for you. Let his work help you by using these easy tools in Microsoft Word. Method 3, print the paper out in hard copy and read aloud. Usually, this method will enable you to spot careless mistakes, such as when you've omitted a key word. It's even better if you can get someone else to read your paper out loud to you, so that you're able to hear when a reader is getting stuck on a phrase that does not make sense. Make sure to make corrections in writing as you go. Method 4, bring a printed copy of the draft to a history or writing tutor. Don't waste your time or the tutor's by visiting these on-campus centers before having done methods 1, 2, and 3. You will also want to bring a printed copy of the assignment or have it handy on your digital device so that the tutor can familiarize him or herself with the question you're trying to answer before reading your essay. Method 5. Read and make notes on the feedback I give you on each response and term paper, and keep a copy of the comments from the previous papers in front of you the next time you're drafting an essay. The only way that you can become a better writer is by knowing what you're doing right and what you need to change. That's why I spend time commenting on each paper you turn in. Don't ignore this feedback in a quick hunt for your grade. Read it and then make a list of the things that you need to work on in your next essay. As with any behavior change, becoming aware of your challenges is the first step to improvement. Finally, leave a day or two between your last rewrite and the day the paper is due. I always catch typos and other things I want to change after gaining a little distance from my work. Of course, this perspective is only possible when you start your work well in advance of the due date. Good luck, and I look forward to reading your work.